8:05 starts here as Minnesota, Montreal, and Pittsburgh can all clinch. They're all at home and they all can clinch in 5. We might see one, we might see all 3. Odds are there'll be at least one that moves on to a game number 6, which could lead to a game number 7. You never know. But Cleveland and Oakland are 2-2. As you can see, the starters: Jim Kaat to clinch, Pedro Martinez to clinch, Bruce Keeson to clinch, and Mark Mulder will try and give Oakland a lead. Remember last time that they opened a stint in Oakland, 14-3 win, but it went Oakland big, Oakland small, Cleveland big, and we got to see where this cycle goes from there. So that's 2-2 with each team winning 2 straight games. And as you can see, the coverage right here, it's 3 games to 1 Minnesota. They won 4-2, 3-1. No, they won 4-2. The Phillies won 3-1. Minnesota won 1-0, and they won 2-1. Not many runs in that. That's our game of the day. The Pirates and the Dodgers. The Pirates won the last game 10-2 to go up 3-1. Their only loss was a game they led 6-2 and lost. The Expos turn around. They were walloped by the Astros 9-0. They won 12-5. So they lead 3 games to 1, even though they have a +1 in the run differential column there, and it's 2-2. We just went over that. The Phillies at the Met in the Twins, and they're at Metropolitan Stadium. We're about ready to go, and we're going to be underway. First pitch glitch as we go to Minnesota and Philadelphia. We're going to be ready to go here. Minnesota wins. They win this series. So this is going to be big. A lot of very big games today. Here's Johnson, Rojas, and Collison. So Alex Johnson, left fielder, he's yet to get ahead. He's 0 for the series. He's 0 for 15, and we're underway. And that's going to be a strikeout, 1 out. Well, I got to switch it. I keep forgetting. 3 pitches. That's going to be a strikeout. Here's Cookie Rojas, 3 for 16 now. And Kaat, that'll be high ball 1, first ball of the game. Cookie Rojas now will be up. And that'll be a swing and a miss. It'll be 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. First round of the playoffs here. And it'll be high ball 2. 2-1 with 1 out. As Rojas to cast, and that'll be fouled away. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out. And the pitch. That'll be on the ground. They go short to first, and that's going to be an out. 2 out. 2 outs. And here is Johnny Collison, right field. And Collison now. That'll be fouled off, 0-1. So Jim Kaat, this will be his 10th pitch. That'll be low 1-1. Early on here, you wonder who's going to be the first team that scores. High in the right field. Is this going to go foul? It will. It'll go in there. It's going to be 2 strikes. 2 strikes. It's 1-2 with 2 outs. To Johnny Collison from Jim Kaat. And that's going to be fouled away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. And it'll be 2-2. 2-2. Jim Kaat against Johnny Collison. The pitch. That'll be a strikeout, and that ends. No, it's going to be fouled. Sorry. 2 for 15 is Johnny Collison, 133 average. And he'll get ahead right there. It's going to be unassisted. We go to the bottom of the first inning. The score still scoreless. Bottom of the first inning, and here's Jim Bunning against Jimmy Hall. Hall, the hero of game number 1, and ejected in game number 2, hasn't really done anything since. So Bunning against Hall, and that'll be a swing and a miss there. Hall is 4 for 15. That 2-run shot to win game number 1, a little looper. And let's see what happens, and that's going to be caught, 1 out. That'll be caught in foul territory. Here's Don Mincher, 3 for 16 and a home run. And he did not go. Oh, he did go. That's going to be a strike. I think they called it on the spot. So Don Mincher, that'll be down low 1-1. Jim Bunning, very big for Philadelphia. They said just win one at a time. They can win one at a time, they'll be good. The 1-2. And that'll be fouled away. Bunning again, another 1-2. And inside 2-2. Don Mincher only hitting 188, trying to get on. And that'll be fouled again. This will be pitch number 7. He had one almost off the plate there. And struck him out. That'll be 2 outs. 2 outs, bottom of the first inning. And here's Tony Oliva, the right fielder. And Oliva, and it hits him in the foot. It hits Oliva in the foot, and he'll be the first base runner.
Please remember to drink responsibly.
So Harmon Killebrew, 3 for 17, 176. And a swing and a miss there, 0-1. So here's Harmon, the DH. Quickly 2 strikes. Bunning wants to make short work out of him, only 12 pitches. Number 13, he did not go. It could have been a strikeout. The 1-2. 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. That'll be a little looper. That's the center field. And it'll hit the ground, a base hit. They're going to go around second. They throw to third. It'll be first and third. So Tony Oliva will get into third. And that was big for Harmon Killebrew. He hasn't been doing well. Here's Allison now. The left fielder, 2 for 14 in the series. A home run. Bunning can't get the third out. Low ball 1. And that's going to be big. 1-0. Outside 2-0. He's made a mess of this. 2-0. And that'll be 2-1, a strike. Oh, that first pitch was in. Oh, all 3 could have been a strikeout already. That one is way too low. It's going to be 3-1 with 2 outs. The 3-1, you got Batty coming up. And that'll be ball 4, and the bases are loaded for Batty. This could be big. We could have an elimination score right now. And we have that same message 3 times in a row. Oh, and it gets away, and we'll have our first elimination score. It's 1-0. It is 1-0 now. Oh, Batty now, 1 for 14. They throw it away. Bunning is melting down here. And down low, ball 2. It all started with Oliva getting hit. And they're not even going to do anything. It's 3-0. They got it open. They can walk the 071 hitter. And that's going to be 3-1. 3-1 now. And fouled away. Full count, 2 outs. Bunning and struck him out with the bases loaded. We go to the second. Minnesota with an elimination score. It's 1-0. What is an elimination score? That means that if it stays the same, Philadelphia's done. So here's Dick Allen, 6 for 16, a home run and an RBI. And that'll be foul, 0-1. Jim Catt, the pitcher. He'll be down, that's going to be a strike, 0-2. No balls and 2 strikes. And 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Low, 2-2. Top of the second inning. And that'll be fouled off. 2 balls, 2 strikes. To Dick Allen, the third baseman. Struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out. Minnesota, all that happened, Oliva, Killebrew, Allison, and Batty, all with 2 outs. And here's Wes Covington. He's 4 for 12 in the series. A swing and a miss there, 0-1. Wes Covington, the DH. And they'll jam him, but he'll get it foul. Quickly 0-2. Jim Catt, this is his second playoff game. He's in. Outside, ball 1. We could have some MVPs of series today. Second out again. 2 out. Top of the second inning, here comes Ruben Amaro, the first baseman. He's 0 for the series, 0 for 11. And a swing and a miss there, it'll be 0-1. Ruben Amaro, Jim Cat on the ground, and a base hit to left field. Ruben Amaro, past first, he's got to go to second. They throw to second, and he is safe. He gets the double. Some great 2-out hits here. Dalrymple, the catcher. 3 for 13. Here's Clay, and that's going to be a strike. Top of the second inning, 1-0. Jim Cat, and he'll foul it away. Again, 2 strikes. Can he get the out here? The 0-2. No. 1-2. Oh, that was close. The 1-2 to Cat. The 1-2 to Dalrymple. Low 2-2. Philadelphia trying to tie this game up. 3 for 13 in the series. On the ground, they'll pick it up, throw to first, they get the out. We go to the bottom of the second inning. The score, Minnesota 1 and Philadelphia 0. So here's Jim Bunning. Jim Bunning now will be up. And Jim, again, Zolio. Zolio, the shortstop, 2 for 15. He does have an RBI, and that's going to be a strike. Runs are hard to come by in this game. 1-0 could be the ending. And it'll be 1-1. It could be, this game could end on a wild pitch in the first inning. It's the way it is now. Zolio to left field. It'll hook, and be fouled. 1-2 with nobody out. Bunning had a really rough last out to get him, and that's deep to left field. Zolio's going deep, and Zolio is gone. It's gone. It's 2-0 Minnesota. That is Zolio, the shortstop, and Minnesota has a 2-0 lead. Runs are so hard to come by, and right now they have 2 of them. Here's Rich Rollins, 2 for 14. Nobody out, nobody on. And this will be on the ground, short to first, 1 out. Bottom of the second inning. Minnesota 2, Philadelphia 0. The pitch, it's going to be inside, ball 1. Jerry Kindle, the second baseman, 3 for 11 today. High pop fly. And underneath. And they're going to make the catch. It's going to be 2 outs. 2 outs, bottom of the second inning. And here comes Jimmy Hall at center field. And that'll be fouled away, 0-1. Jim Bunning. And the pitch. That'll be to right field, and will it hit the ground? It will. And here's Hall. He'll stay at first. Minnesota's feeling good about themselves. Don Mincher is 0 for 1. And Bunning, that's going to be a strike to Mincher, who's at first base, 3 for 17 in the series. This will be high to left field, and it'll be foul. Not many hits. As you can see in this series, everything at a premium. And Minnesota's up 2-0. They throw to first, he's safe. Mincher from Bunning, and that's to left field. It's going to be a line drive, but caught. At the end of 2 innings, Minnesota has a run each inning, and it is 2-0. The out-of-town scoreboard. Montreal with an elimination score. They lead 2-0. Cleveland and Oakland battling it out in the bottom of the third inning. Pittsburgh at home leading 3-1. LA needs 3 in a row to win that series. Houston needs 3 in a row. And Philadelphia needs 3 in a row. Well, Montreal has an elimination score along with Minnesota. Cleveland and Oakland battling it out in the bottom of the third inning. Top of the third here, here's John Briggs, 5 for 13. And a home run, Jim Cat. He'll pitch that one, it'll be inside his strike. Oh, barely. So playing the borderline here. And a swing and a miss there. It'll be 0-2. Top of the third inning. Some teams looking strong here today. High pop fly to right field. And underneath, they're going to make the catch, one out. I wonder how many, it's like the old NCAA tournament. Here's Bobby, I believe his name was Bobby Wine. Bobby Wine is 0 for 12. And Wine, it'll be fouled off, 0-1. The NCAA tournament, they play their conference tournaments, they look so good, and then they play the big boys and fold, but I don't know here. And it's going to be 1-1. I think one of these teams will win the next round. I don't know which one, though. That's going to be a shot, second to first, and that'll be 2 outs. 2 outs, and here's Alex Johnson in left field. He's 0 for 1. And Jim Catt, that'll be low ball 1. So Alex Johnson in left field. That'll be low again, 2-0. Philadelphia needs somebody on base, anybody. It's 2-0. Swing and a miss there, 2-1. The pitch, 3-1. Top of the third inning. And that'll be 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Catt to Johnson, and that'll be to right field. It might hit the ground, and it will. It'll hit the ground in a base hit. 2-0 Minnesota, top of the third inning, 2 outs. And here's Rojas, 0 for 1. A swing and a miss there. Jim Catt, 46th pitch. It'll be a ball 1. 1 ball and 1 strike to Rojas, 0 for 1 today. That'll dribble on the ground. Catt will pick it up and he'll throw him out. And that'll end the inning. Bottom of the third inning, the score. Minnesota 1, Philadelphia 0. Minnesota 2, Philadelphia 0. What am I thinking? Tony Alibe was hit before by Jim Bunning, who's thrown 38 pitches here in the bottom of the third inning. It's going to be outside ball 1. Minnesota, if they would move on, that'll be foul. The only road team right now having a shot. It'll be down low, 2-1. The only road team is Cleveland, and they won 2 straight. It'll be 3-1 to Aliba. The 3-1. That'll be high. Bob pop fly to right field. This one is deep. Let's see how far Aliba can go. It might go. And Aliba, it is out. It is out. Callison with the catch. It'll be 1 out. It was so close. Armin Killebrew is 1 for 1. And Killebrew fouls out away in the bottom of the third inning. Jim Bunning still in. And it'll be 1-1 with an out. 1 ball, 1 strike. And fouled away, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that'll be to left field. This one is deep. This one is deep. This one is gone. Armin Killebrew. It's 3-0. They really got the lumber out today. They are absolutely making this a statement game. And the Minnesota Twins are up 3-0. And here's Bob Allison, 2 for 14. And that's going to be a ball down low. 1-0 as we take a look. That'll be fouled off. 1-1, bottom of the first inning. And Allison fouls it back. Allison is down below. Remember, Hall got ejected. Hall or Allison, I forget. And it'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes with an out. They're trying to make it a little bit more. That's going to be a little shot by Catt. And that'll be a nice play by Bobby Wine, 2 outs. Earl Batty, the catcher from Jim Bunning now. Batty, and he'll take that one low ball. Ball 1, it was outside. And that's going to be inside for ball 2. Pitching around. Batty, an 0.67 hitter. He hasn't been good so far in this series. A swing and a miss. 2-1, 1 for 15. And that'll be high ball 3. 3-1. And here they go, and they walk Batty. They've been pitching around him all day. And Zolio, he has a home run, 1-for-1. Here's Zolio. It'll hit that foul, 0-1. Well, Minnesota right now looking to get a little bit more. They fouled that one off again. Quickly 2 strikes for 2 outs. Zolio strikes out, and that ends the inning. They go to the top of the 4th inning to score Minnesota 3 and Philadelphia nothing. Top of the 4th inning, here's Johnny Callison, right field. And here's the pitch. It's going to be a strike. Quickly taking a look. For LA or Houston to win this series, they got to win in 7 games. They got to win a game 7 on the road. Right now, Montreal up 3-0. Pittsburgh, bottom of the 4th inning, runner on first, 2 outs. Scoreless there. Oakland all over Cleveland. No hitting them right now. In the 4th, they want to take a 3-2 lead. Game 6 will be in Cleveland. This one is deep to right field. And this one is over the score, almost over the scoreboard. It's down 3-1. That's Johnny Callison. Johnny Callison, who had a great catch in right field earlier on, hits a home run and cuts it to 3-1. So you celebrate all of that, and now here's Dick Allen, the third baseman, nobody out. And a swing and a miss there. Top of the 4th inning. Dick Allen is having a good series, 6 for 17. The 1-1. And it'll be 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And high pop fly, center field. And underneath. Oh, and it goes over his head, and here comes Dick Allen. Oh, I thought he was going to go. He's going to go to third base. It goes over the center fielder's head. Allen to third, and he saves. A triple. A triple for Dick Allen. It's 3-1, top of the 4th inning. Here's Wes Covington now. Nobody out. This could be Philadelphia's inning. Jim Cat in trouble. And Covington a ball. He's 0 for 1 today. No home runs, 2 RBI in this series, 308. And that's going to be a strike. They're starting to take pitches that might work against them. The pitch here. High and deep to left field. This one is back. This one is tied. We're tied. We're tied at 3. In a series where nobody scores, we have a high score here in the top of the 4th. Jim Cat has just given up 3 runs, and we don't even have an out yet. It's 3-3. This is not his inning. And the fans here are in shock. Here's Ruben Amaro. 1 for 1. And that'll be a little looper to right, and that's going to be a base hit for Amaro. Will he go to second? Let's see. No, he stops at first. This is incredible now. Cal Dalrymple, the catcher. They're going to steal second. They throw, and they will get him. They get him at second, and 1 out. I'm wondering, why would Philadelphia do that? Why in the world would they do that? Why? Deep to right field, and will it hit the ground? Let's see. It will not. 2 out. I'll leave it with the catch, and here's John Briggs. Briggs hitting .357 in the series, a home run and 2 RBI. He's 0 for 1 today, a swing and a miss there. Top of the 4th inning, 2 outs. We're now tied at 3. Shows you how quick things can change. 0-2 with 2 outs. The pitch. It's going to be 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We're watching all these games carefully. Now it'll be 2-2. We can't wait till we get the big boys in, and then it's going to be 8 games going at once. It'll be crazy. The 2-2 with 2 outs. That's going to be high pop fly to right field. This one is back. This one is back nearing the wall, and caught. They hit that baseball really hard. And we go to the bottom of the fourth inning. The score, Philadelphia 3, Minnesota 3. We're going to take a look right now here. This is, what a game this is, seriously. What a game. 3-3 here in the bottom of the fourth inning. We open things up. That's going to be a strike. Rich Rollins is 0 for 1. The pitch here, and that's going to be a ball there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Rich Rollins. Low, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And it'll be 2-2. 2-2 to Rollins, the third baseman. 3-2. They would love to get a runner on first base with nobody out. The pitch. And he's going to foul that off. 3-2, bottom of the fourth inning. Bunning. And struck him out, 1 out. There is no margin for Philadelphia. They were down 3-0. Now they tied it. It gets like they got a second light. Jerry Kindle 0 for 1 today. And Kindle, that'll be ball 1 inside. As you take a look, Bunning again. That'll be high pop fly to right field. This one is back. This one is back, Jim, and that's going to be Kindle. He's going to go around first. He'll go to second base. Kindle running the second, and he slides in, and it is a 1-out double. A 2-base hit. And Kindle gets on, bottom of the fourth inning. Here's Jimmy Hall, center fielder. Swing and miss there, 0-1. With 1 out, bottom of the fourth inning. The pitch, that'll be outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Jimmy Hall, the center fielder. And 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike. And fouled off. 2-2 with an out. It'll be 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The Jimmy Hall is 1 for 2 today. High into right field. And underneath, let's see what happens. That'll be a catch. And they don't move to third. So it'll be 2 outs. So Briggs with the catch. They're going to need a hard base hit by Mincher. Look at that. Look at that. Whatever. Not one was in the strike zone to Hall. And here's Mincher. Don Mincher. And that's going to be high ball 1. Oakland 6-0. They still got a no-hitter going on. And that'll be fouled off. We will go to that game if that's a no-hitter. To see the no-hitter. And it'll be 2-1. 2 balls and a strike to Mincher. And that'll be fouled off down to the last strike of the inning. Can he at least get on? Bunning 3-2. Can they reset so Oliva can have a full fresh count? And 2-1 the pitch. And fouled off again. So here they go. Here's the 7th pitch. And fouled off. Man alive. This will be Bunning's 83 at third. And the bottom of the fourth, the pitch. He walked them. And now here comes Oliva. Tony Oliva. And this is big. Bunning. 83 pitches. Here's Tony Oliva 0 for 1. And that'll be a strike. Can Oliva get a base hit? He's hitting .389 in the series with an RBI, and they foul it away. 0-2. If he were to walk, Killebrew would come up. The 0-2. High pop fly underneath and caught. That ends the inning. We go to the 5th. We're still tied at 3. Fifth inning. Oakland all over Cleveland. Mark Mulder hasn't walked. It's a perfect game so far. Top of the 6th inning. You can see Montreal still up 3-0 in Pittsburgh, and LA are scoreless. Top of the 5th. Here's Bobby Wine, 0 for 1, 0 for this series. 13 at-bats, and that's going to be a strike. Jim Cat, 65 pitches in the first 4 innings. It'll be 1-1. Bobby Wine is 0 for 1 today. Inside 2-1. 3-3 the game. Wine on the ground. They throw to first, they get an out. Here's Alex Johnson, 1 for 2. He singled in the third inning. It's 3-3. The pitch, that's going to be a strike. Jim Cat, 71st pitch. And that's going to be low ball 1. 1-1. This was supposed to be the quick game. It's the last game. High pop fly. And they move over and they go underneath. And that's a catch. That's Hall. Oliva came over. They said, no, don't do it. And here's Cookie Rojas, the second baseman. Cookie now. And with 2 outs and nobody on, takes a ball. 3-3, top of the 5th inning. And the pitch here, it'll be 1-1. As he takes the strike, Cookie's 0 for 2. He's looking to get on, it'll be 1-2. You'd think 2 outs, it's all lost, but everybody's doing all their business with 2 outs. And that'll be fouled off. Either pitcher really giving the oomph to get a strikeout here. The pitch. And there it is, there's the strikeout. We go to the bottom of the 5th inning, the score. Philadelphia 3, Minnesota 3. Bottom of the 5th, here's Harmon. 2 for 2, a home run. And here we go. This is big for Bunning. And it'll be low. There's a strike. Now this is big. You start out with a hitter like this. You got to be able to get ahead in the count. And he does, but there's Harmon. And he's going to foul it away, 0-2. Bottom of the 5th inning, no balls and 2 strikes to Killebrew. Oh, he just missed. It'll be 1-2. 1-2. Bunning is still in as the pitcher. It'll be 2-2. This will be his 91st pitch. Oh, that's going to be ball 3. Barely outside. Barely. The full count pitch. That's a hard shot and a base hit. So Harmon Killebrew passed first, and Killebrew will be on first. Bottom of the 5th. Nobody out, 1 on. Here's Bob Allison, 0 for 1. 2 for 15. That'll be down low, ball 1. The Pirates keep getting people on. Clemente just doubled, but they can't get them in. Bottom of the 5th, 1-0, and that'll be 2-0. Here, Bunning is just throwing too wild. Here's Allison, and Allison will foul it back. I sort of flinched on that one. They're going to the 7th inning. There's a no-hitter still going there. That's going to be a hard shot and a base hit. So that's going to be 2 on for Minnesota now. Nobody out. Killebrew, the second. So Allison with the hit. Killebrew on second, Allison on first. And here's Patty hitting 067. He walked and he struck out. This could be big in the bottom of the 5th. We could have their second elimination score of the day. High and deep to right field. This one is back and this one is foul. It's foul. That would have been big if it would have gone fair. 0-1 though. And that'll be high ball 1, 1-1. In the bottom of the 5th inning, the pitch. That'll be on the ground, 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Struck him out, and that's going to be 1 out, and they lost that one. So Batty goes down. Here's Zolio. 1 for 2. He had a home run. If he hits it now, this place will go crazy. 100 pitches for Bunning. And that's going to be a strike to Zolio. Oh, he hit him! He hit him right in the back! And they rode the bases, and it was hit right in the back. And Jim Bunning is having problems. Bases loaded, 1 out. Here's Rich Rollins, 0 for 2. They're looking to try and get their second elimination score. That's going to be a strike there. 0-1, 1 out. Rich Rollins, third base. And that's going to be fouled quickly, 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. Bunning. High, 1-2. Oh my, the Pirates can't get anybody in. The pitch, it'll be 2-2. Oh look, they're still scoreless there. Cleveland has 2 hits in the top of the 7th. The no-hitter is over.
He struck him
Struck
out.
him out. That's the second one Bunning gets. 2 outs, and here's Kendall, 1 for 2. Bunning 107 pitches. Kendall, that's going to be a strike. So Jerry Kendall 1 for 2. The pitch here, and that's going to be 0-2. The 0-2 with 2 outs. And that'll be fouled away. 0-2, 2 outs, the pitch. And that'll be low. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 2 outs, another pitch. They can't get it. 2-2. 2 outs. And fouled off. 2-2 again. 2 outs, the pitch. Again they foul it off. He's staying alive, bases loaded, bottom of the 5th inning. Jerry Kendall, the 2-2. They foul it off again, he's staying alive. They gotta try and stay alive. The 116th pitch from Bunning, the pitch. Throw 3. Every light on the scoreboard is lit. This series could come down to this pitch. To Jerry Kendall, the pitch. Base hit, 1 run will score. Jerry Kendall has a 1 RBI hit. Here comes 2. Are they going to come around for 3? Are they going to clear him? He has a bases clearing double. Jerry Kendall. Jerry Kendall at 6-3. He stayed alive. He stayed alive. Jerry Kendall stayed alive, and Jack Bolchin will come in. Jack Bolchin will come in, my goodness. And pitch to Jimmy Hall. That's going to be ball 1 down below. Jimmy Hall 1 for 3, and that's going to be fouled off. 1-1. 6-3 Minnesota. They have their second elimination score. 2-1 to Hall. That's going to be on the ground. They pick it up. They throw to first. They get him. But 3 runs score for Minnesota. They scored in all but 1 of the innings to score. Minnesota 6, Philadelphia 3. The out-of-town scoreboard. The Dodgers a 3-0 lead. The Dodgers, Pedro Guerrero and Tracy, I think it's Tracy Wells at third. He scored, and it is now 3-0 LA, and they're still going with 2 outs. Keeson is having trouble. The Pirates, all the people on, they couldn't get anybody in. Montreal still with an elimination score there. Houston trying to tie it up. And Oakland all over Cleveland. They're in the bottom of the 7th. Top of the 6th here is Johnny Callison, 1 for 2. He had that opening shot, home run, and deep to right. He's hit his second home run of the day. So now it's 2. Remember the last time they were down 3 was in the 4th inning. Callison opened the same thing with the solo shot home run to cut it to 2. The same thing against the same pitcher, and now it's 6-4. First pitch, he just smacked it out. He said, I don't care. I'm just going to whack it out of here. And here's Dick Allen. Allen again. That's going to be ball 1. Top of the 6th inning. And it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 6-4. And Dick Allen, now it's manageable. Struck him out, 1 out. So 1 out in the top of the 6th inning. Wes Covington, he has a 2-run home run today. And that's going to be a strike. He hit the second shot here. Maybe he'll hit another one here. And it'll be quickly 2 strikes. Both are in the strike zone. Jim Catt, his 85th pitch. That's going to be high to right field. It's going to curve foul, and it will. Top of the 6th inning, the 0-2. And fouled away. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. The pitch. Struck him out, and that's going to be 2 out. 2 outs here in the top of the 6th inning, 6-4. And Ruben Amaro singled in the 4th. And that's going to be low ball 1. Ball 1. That's going to be a base hit to left field. And Philadelphia. My goodness, top of the 6th inning is 6-4. Clay Dalrymple, the catcher. And that's going to be inside, ball 1. Top of the 6th inning, it's 6-4. That'll be foul ball, 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Top of the 6th inning. The pitch, high and deep to right field. And it is caught. Oh my, almost tied up. They go to the bottom of the 6th. Minnesota's holding their breath. I would venture out to say there's been more runs in this game than there were the previous 4 games. Don Minster, he's 0 for 2. And that's going to be a ball. Jack Balchin, that's his 5th pitch. This will be number 6. And it'll be 1-1. Oh, that strike was ugly. That strike was ugly here in the bottom of the 6th inning. A swing and a miss, it'll be 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. That'll be on the ground. They'll pick it up, they'll throw, they get them 1 out. Bottom of the 6th, Tony Oliva 0 for 2. Quickly on the ground. They throw to first, 2 out. And Harmon Killeber's 3 for 3 with 1 home run. They need more runs. They know it. You know, if you said it was 3-0, they needed more runs. They'd look at you funny. But right now, they're saying the same thing. It'll be 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. And it'll be 2-1. 2-1 now. Fouled off. 1 pitch away. And Balchin, 3-2. Full count, 2 outs. Harmon Killeber, 3 for 3 with a home run. High pop fly. It might end his streak, and it does. And we go to the 7th. It's Minnesota 6, Philadelphia 4. So now we go to the top of the 7th inning. Here's John Briggs, center field. And Briggs now. And that's going to be a strike. Top of the 7th. So Briggs is 0 for 2. Jim Catt. And low, 1-1. Minnesota looking to clinch today. That's going to be high pop fly to right field. And underneath, 1 out. 1 out, top of the 7th. Bobby Wine 0 for the series. If he doesn't get on here, he might have 0 for the series. A strike in the corner. He's the last Philly to get a hit if he does. 1-1. So Jimmy Catt. 1 ball, 2 strikes with 1 out. And high pop fly, center field. This one is back. And this one is caught. 2 outs. Alex Johnson, left field, 1 for 3. And Minnesota's loving this. There's a strike to Alex Johnson. We're still at Jim Catt, 100 pitches. This is 101. And on the ground to third. Oh, and he booted it. It's an error. It is an error. That is Rollins, the error. And let's see if it hurts. Here's Cookie Rojas, 0 for 3. And that's going to be a strike. That's going to be a strike there. 0-1 with 2 outs. It'll be 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch to Rojas. It'll be to left field, and that's going to be a base hit. It might hurt him. And let's see, going around second, they're going to go to third. They're going to throw the ball in. And it'll be second and third. They come home. They throw home. They're going to get one more, and they get him at the home plate. They get him at home plate. Enjoy the other scores. That one was short, but my goodness, I can't believe this is incredible. Oakland all over Cleveland. They'll be in Cleveland tomorrow. Montreal leading 3-0. They're 3 outs away from winning this series. And the Dodgers 3-0 over Pittsburgh. We're going to watch that score because we'll go to Houston for the top of the ninth and then return to this game. That's what we're going to do. Bottom of the 7th inning, and Bob Allison 1 for 2. It'll be low ball 1. They want more runs. Bob Allison at left field, 2-0. Jack Bolchin is in, trying to get him to be out, and they're going to go. That'll be short to first, 1 out. Houston needs 3 runs, and look at this. LA can break that game wide open and go to a game 6. Here's Earl Batty, 0 for 2. Batty, and that's going to be low ball 1, and Bolchin likes to go low on the first pitch. They're just taking it. That's to right field. And this one will be foul.
Have you picked your designated driver for this evening?
1-1.
Please remember,
Earl Batty.
responsible.
And that'll be fouled off, 1-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes. On the ground. And nothing happened. He'll get the first. The bottom of the 7th, 1 out. And here's Zolio. Zolio now, and that'll be down below, 1 strike. Zolio, the shortstop, swing and a miss again, 2 strikes. The 0-2 with 1 out. High pop fly, center field. And underneath, that's going to be a catch, 2 out. Rich Rollins, he's 0 for 3. Top of the 9th, 1 out for Houston. Will break after this inning, and that's going to be a strike. 2 outs, 1 on. There's 2 outs now. We got to go to Montreal. We have to do it right now. We have to go to Montreal. We got to catch all the series enders. So 2 outs, top of the 9th inning here in Montreal, and the last hope is Joe Morgan. 1 for 3 today. John DeFury is going to try and clinch this series for the Expos. And struck him out, and that's it. That is it. The Montreal Expos have won 4 games to 1 as they win 3-0 here. And they strike out Joe Morgan on a 1-2 pitch. Oh my. And Montreal, look at the fans. The 1994 Montreal Expos will move on to the next round with the 4-1 victory. And Montreal will go. Taking a look really quickly, the player of the game, Pedro Martinez. He gave up no runs on 5 hits, struck out 9, walked 1. He gets the win as first. J.R. Richard, the loss, gave up 3 runs on 8 hits, struck out 8, walked 1. If you're looking, A 2-run home run by Cordero in the second, and a run-scoring single by Moises Alou. Larry Walker was the MVP. He had .579, a .636 on-base percentage. He had a homer and drove in 3 RBIs and scored 4 runs. Today was 3 for 4. It was .579. That's incredible. And the Houston Astros go down. Their season is over. They're the first team to be eliminated, and they lose 3-0 here. Let's go. It's 2-2 in Minnesota. So let's go back to Minnesota. The 2-2 pitch with 2 outs to Rich Rollins, who had the air. And the last out. Oh, look at the Pirates coming back. And that'll be fouled off. We're going to see how the Pirates do. Bottom of the 8th, they got 1 on. And Richie Hebner opened up with a triple. Al Oliver scored. So this is incredible. We're looking at there. Roberto is up. He took a strike, but the pitch here, Rollins, and that'll be fouled again. 2-2 with 2 outs. They have Batty at first. The pitch. And on the ground. Should be easy, and they get it to second. That is simple. We go to the 8th inning. The score, Minnesota 6, Philadelphia 4. Three to 2, bottom of the 8th inning. And the Pirates, Manny Sanguian hit a sacrifice fly. Hebner scored. So they get 2. We'll be there for the bottom of the 9th inning. That'll be very neat to see that. If the Pirates win, they win the series 4-1. Montreal has won the series. They're 4-1. Oakland has taken a 3-2 lead. Top of the 8th inning, Minnesota 6, Philadelphia 4. Johnny Callison. He's hit last 2 times he was the leadoff hitter, he hit a home run. So Dave Boswell's the new pitcher, and that's going to be a strike. Boswell's 3-0 in the playoffs. 6 innings pitched, giving up 2 hits, not a run yet, not an earned run. Struck out 9, walked 2, an ERA of 0, so Boswell doing good. And that's going to be fouled off quickly, 2 strikes. 6-4 Minnesota, another elimination score. Callison 2 for 3 today, 2 solo shots. And that'll be on the ground, up the middle. And they throw the first one out. 1 out in the 8th, and here's Dick Allen. Dick Allen at third base, 1 for 3. And that's going to be a strike. 0-1 with 1 out for Allen. And that's going to be a ball, 1-1. Oh, that could have been, what the hell? I don't know how that could have been a ball. It was a bad miss. It should be 0-2, a swing and a miss there. Actually, it's fouled. 1-2 with an out to Allen. He needs to get on. They know it. The pitch. Oh, way inside. I thought that was going to hit him. So here it is. The pitch again. Low, and it's going to be 3-2. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The Pirates get another one on with 2 outs. In the bottom of the 8th inning, they might be able to do something. But here comes Allen. They have nobody on, 1 out, the 3-2. Boswell. High into right field. This is deep. And this one is over, and it's against the wall. Allen around first. Dick is going to second base. And he'll slide in. It's going to be a double. Double with 1 out here in the 8th. And here's Wes Covington. He has a home run. They're 1 for 3 today. Boswell now. How big this is. And that's going to be a strike. So Boswell again. Top of the 8th inning. And that's going to be a ball right there to Wes Covington, the DH. Covington struck out in the 6th. The pitch, that's going to be high, deep to left field. Is it going to curve foul? Is it? No, yes, it is. Yes, it is. 1-2 with an out here in the first round of the playoffs. The pitch, it's going to be outside 2-2 with an out. The Pirates get 2, and that's it. We'll have the bottom of the 9th if it's applicable. Boswell, and it'll be 3-2. Another 3-2 with 1 out. This will be big. Covington then Ruben Amaro at first base will be next. The pitch. They walked him, and now you got 2 on with 1 out. The leading run is at home plate. So go ahead, bro. Oh, this is big. Oh, this is big. Tony Gonzalez is the pinch hitter. He's 0 for 3 in the series. First at bat today. Here's Dave Boswell now against Gonzalez. It's in for Amaro. It's in for Ruben. So here we go. Top of the 8th inning. 1 out, 2 on. He's a go-ahead run. Boswell the pitch. And that'll be fouled away. 0-1. He's 11 for 22 in the regular season as a pinch hitter. The 0-1. And inside 1-1. I don't know how long they can stick with Boswell. The pitch. High and deep to left field. It won't end the inning, but underneath it'll be short of the wall. And to make the catch, it's going to be 2 outs. 2 outs here in the top of the 8th. And here's Clay Dalrymple. I called him Cal last time. It's Clay, 0 for 3. He could do some damage. 2 outs. Very big, the pitch. And that's going to be a strike. Dave Boswell trying to get out of this inning. Get the closer in for the 9th. And it'll be 1-1. Oh, it hit the side there. 1-1. Fouled off. They got 1 more strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The pitch. Struck him out, and that's it. Oh, they couldn't get him in. Go to the bottom of the 8th. Minnesota's had the lead or been tied the whole time. Philadelphia's never had the lead. They go to the bottom of the 8th at 6-4. 2 outs. LA could break it open. We're going to look at that game in the bottom of the 9th inning. That'll be big. Here's Jerry Kendall. 2 for 3 today. Gary Cole will be in pitching. He has a loss, 3 innings pitched, giving up 1 earned run, 4 hits, and 5 strikeouts, 1 walk. And here's Cole, and he'll be inside ball 1. To Jerry Kendall, 2 for 3. He has 3 RBIs today. So a great day for Kendall, and he'll be 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike now. And that'll be low, 2-1. 2-1, bottom of the 8th inning. And a swing and a miss there, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it'll be 3-2. 3-2. The pitch. Got to be on the ground and foul. It'll be 3-2 now. The pitch here. And struck him out. That's going to be 1 out. So they're trying to get an insurance run. Bottom of the 9th, we're going to go to Pittsburgh now. We're going to go to Pittsburgh because the Pirates can clinch if they win the game. The Pirates can clinch as they play the Dodgers. So let's see. Jay Howell will be in against Milt May. Milt May is a pinch hitter. We're looking at Minnesota-Philadelphia game. That's the only one remaining. Bottom of the 9th inning here for the Pirates. If they score 2, they win the series. If they score 0, they lose. 1, we keep playing. 2, they win the series. Howell against Milt May. Milt May, and May, high pop fly, center field. And May, and they are underneath, and that's going to be 1 out. Here's Gene Kleins. Hitting .435, 1 for 4 today is Gene. Howell is, let's see how he does. 1 out. And here's Shelby, the pitch, and that's going to be a strike. 3-2 LA leading Pittsburgh. Bottom of the 9th inning, nobody on, 1 out, the pitch. And it'll be 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, Gene Kleins. That'll be fouled away. Quickly, 2 strikes. It goes Kleins, and you have Oliver, and then Richie Hebner. The 2-strike pitch. Struck him out, 2 outs. Jay Howell has 2 outs. He could get it. They could survive. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. Here's Al Oliver. Al Oliver, the center fielder, 1 for 4. Howell trying to get out of here and go back to Los Angeles, a game that we'll have. The pitch, outside, ball 1. They got to be careful with Oliver. He can time. Minnesota gets the insurance run. They get the insurance run. It's 7-4 there. That's going to be down low, 2-0. 2 outs. Al Oliver, the last hope. The pitch here. And it's going to be 3-0. If they put him on first, they can win the series. If Hebner hits a home run, Hebner might just get on for Roberto. So it's a 3-0. You know, it's right down the middle. No, he walks him. So the series winning run is at home. The series winning run is at home, but it's not Roberto, it's Richie Hebner. In the bottom of the 8th inning, Richie. He's 1 for 3 today. Jay Howell is all the way in the red. If he's trying to, Richie, let's see how he does against him. It's going to be ball 1 outside. You got Richie, and then you got Roberto. The pitch. Did he go? No, he didn't. It's 2-0. He did not go. 2 outs, 1 more out, and the LA Dodgers go back to LA. Hebner, the 2-0 to Hebner. High and deep to left field. It's way back. It's back. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. It's gone. The Pirates have won the series. 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 They've done it. They've done it at Three River Stadium. The Pirates have won the series. They've knocked LA out. They've knocked LA out. That was huge. That's huge. You never know what happens in Game 6 and 7. Game 6 would be in LA. They could win. And you never know about Game 7s. The Pirates have just won this series. They've done it. They've done it. Oh, my goodness. They have done it. They've done it. They've done it. They've done it. Oh, my. A 2-run home run. Look at that. Look at that dip. Right on the graph. Oh, my. So, 4 games to 1. Oh, they hit a home run. Sometimes you need luck. In a long series in baseball, it's like Clemente, MVP of this series, hitting 400 on-base percentage. He had 3 home runs, 7 RBI, scored 5 runs himself. Oh, my goodness. In this game, Hebner with 2 hits, Alley with 2 hits, and that was it. Sachs had 2 hits, Marshall with 3, Marinkower, Wells with 2 hits. I mean, my goodness, Clemente was 1 for 4, but he had a 2-run home run. Oh, my. No, he didn't. Clemente had a double. He had a double, his second of the playoffs. That's incredible. That is incredible. He didn't have an RBI today. He had a double. Keeson, not the greatest of days. Belcher had a good day. No runs on 6 hits. And the Pirates end up scoring 4 runs in the last 2 innings. That's incredible. And the Pittsburgh Pirates will move on. They move on. Oakland moving on really quickly against Cleveland. Oakland leading 3 games to 2. Sorry, we're going to maybe have that game tomorrow. That'll be our last one left. He had 12 strikeouts. Mark Mulder, 13 strikeouts. He had a 94 game score. He only gave up 3 hits. And a game 6 in Cleveland as Oakland goes up 3 games to 2. Let's go back to Minnesota now. It's 7-4. Oh my goodness. Kind of makes this a little bit. Here's Allison now. 2 outs and 2 on. A new pitcher. And that'll be high ball 1. Cal McLish. He hasn't been in the playoffs yet. And he'll be 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. It'll be 3-0. 3-0 with 2 outs. And they walk them. The bases are now loaded. They could break this thing wide open right now. Oh, Batty, the catcher. Batty, and that's going to be a strike. 1 for 3, hitting 118. 2 strikes now. The pitch. That's going to be to right field. That might hit, and it does. It's 8-4. There's an error, and they're going to get another one home. It's now 9-4. So it actually went, hit the wall. They get 3 runs. And here's Zolio. They can't. They're gonna go on to the next round, and they know it. And here's Zolio. That'll be a high pop fly center field, and they'll make the catch. Philadelphia down 3-1. Minnesota's about to clinch, and the fans are feeling it. Well, here's John Briggs. I never thought all 3-1 teams would clinch. Briggs is 0 for 3 today, and here's Boswell. And that'll be high pop fly center field on the first pitch. And that'll be caught 1 out. Like they needed to get on base with that first batter. Bobby Wine, he hasn't had a hit all series. And that'll be ball 1. Minnesota will move on. I mean, there's a lot of different teams. The Pirates were 13th. So they will play, they know their matchup. They're going to play the 12th. They're going to play there will be no higher seeds, so they'll know the matchup there. That'll be high pop fly and underneath, and they're going to make the catch. They will play, I believe, the 6th seed. Alex Johnson is 1 for 4, and this is it. Johnson to right field. Underneath, and the series will go to Minnesota. 4-1. 4-1. That was a quick 9th inning. We did show every pitch there. And the Minnesota Twins win 4-1. They never trailed in this game. They got tied in the 4th inning. They scored 3 in the bottom of the 5th. The Phillies came back, 1 in the 6th. And then they got 3 in the bottom of the 8th inning, and they win. Clemente won an MVP right now, and Dave Boswell gets the MVP. That's a big MVP, that is, as Dave Boswell, the MVP of the series. Jim Cat, the win. We showed most of the game. Boswell, the save. His first. No runs, he gave him 1 hit. Boswell, the pitcher. Boswell pitched 8 innings and didn't give up a run. He had 10 strikeouts and a 3-0 record. So Boswell got the save. So, you know, you see him in there. Minnesota. Mincher got a donut, but he walked. But you had Hall with 2 hits, Killebrew with 3, Batty with 2, Kindle with 2, Rollins 0 for 4. And he struck out twice. He had an error. For Philadelphia, Callison and Allen both had 2, Amaro with 3. And Dalrymple, Briggs, and Wine all have donuts and didn't walk. Amaro was 3 for 3, and they pinch hitted Gonzalez. I don't understand that. But it is what it is. Harmon Killebrew, the player of the game. Unbelievable. 3 of the 4 series are done after 5 games. After 5, and you can see 4-3, that Pirates incredible win. Montreal, the 3-0 win. They win at 4-1. Minnesota wins at 4-1. And Oakland, remember they had a 5-0 lead. They had a 6-0 lead in this game, but they won 7-0. They could have easily won 4-0. An incredible day as you take a look. They're going to finish today. One more. It'll be Oakland and Cleveland. As you take a look now, the playoff coverage right now, Minnesota. You see Philadelphia. Minnesota wins. Dave Boswell, the MVP for Minnesota. They win it 4-1. Roberto Clemente, the MVP there. There's Boswell. Pitching stats. There it is. Any streaks? So you can see it there. There it is. We'll just have the MVP in that. And when you take a look at the Dodgers and the Pirates win 4-1. Clemente is the MVP. And for his batting stats, his game log, there it is. Roberto Clemente. Houston and Montreal. Larry Walker, the MVP. And you can see that. That's going to be incredible there as the batting stats there. That's it. That's just so big. He's hit in every playoff game. He's been incredible. And Cleveland and Oakland, it's 3-2 Oakland. The home team has won every game. So now we got to see what Cleveland does. You know, Barry Ben Haas against Mark Clark. Mark Clark will try and clinch two pitchers who are absolutely awful. But that's what we have. Well, that's it for us today. Have a great day. We will see you later. What a day, what a game. Home runs galore, incredible. We'll see you later.